Today is Wednesday, May 24th, 2017. Coming up, we meet our new principal, senior caps get decorated, and a special yearbook cover reveal, right here on The Nest. Good morning, Hoover Cardinals. My name's Alexia Flores. Our new principal will be starting full-time in a couple of weeks, but he came by The Nest yesterday to talk with Drew on the red couch.
Good morning, Hoover Cardinals. Welcome back to the Red Couch Conversations. I'm your host, Drew Dang, and this week we have a very special guest, Mr. Jason Babineau, who is our new Hoover principal. He'll be starting next year, and how do you feel that the transition is going to be going from El Cajon Valley to Hoover?
Well, first off, Drew, it's a pleasure to be here. Hoover Nation, I'm excited. Couldn't be more fired up to be working with you. When it comes to the transition, I'm finishing the year off at El Cajon Valley. I think it's the right thing to do for the staff and students. I've poured my heart into El Cajon Valley, and I feel like I need to finish it out. As far as the transition, it's a very similar population, actually. I taught at Mount Miguel High School. I've been a VP at El Cajon Valley High School. A lot of immigrants, a lot of refugees, students that I truly do love and want to support. So I'm excited to come over here and work with the student population.
That's great. And at Hoover, we do have a lot of programs that we offer for college-bound students that are from low income, different backgrounds. How do you feel that you can contribute to these programs?
It's something I've been very passionate about with both student groups at Mount Miguel and El Cajon Valley in working with this particular student population. I think what it comes down to is just making sure that I'm present. I'm there to support the students. I'm there to support the teacher leaders and staff members who are there to empower our students to make things great. And that's more than anything. I just want to be present. I want to be supportive, and I want to empower as many people as I can to make Hoover High School a great high school.
Right. And I know that the school year isn't over yet, but do you have any plans for next year yet, or anything that you wanted to change up?
I think I really want to learn more about Hoover High School. I think it's unfair for me to come in and say, yes, this is exactly what we're going to do. I really am looking forward to meeting with the staff. I'm looking forward to meeting with the student body and figuring out where we're at and where our staff and students think we can grow, and then building on that. So for me to come out and say, immediately I want to make something happen, I don't think that's fair. It's really learning about this community first, meeting this community where they're at, and then building on that.
Right. Well, Hoover was built in 1929, so it's
yes.
about 90-something years old.
Yeah, a lot of history, a lot of tradition.
Our oldest buildings are like part of the auditorium and the 1200 building. And even still, the school is going under construction soon. They're going to rebuild everything, going to rebuild the front, make it look like how it used to, and homage.
Incredible.
And I'm really excited for that.
Me too.
I've heard plans, I've seen plans about it, and it seems great.
To be honest, I came on campus on Saturday and Sunday. I walked around with Mr. Ramirez, met a few teachers, walked around the entire campus, ran some laps around the track. There's just so much history and tradition on this campus. I'm so excited to be a part of it. With the new buildings up front, I think that great facade that everyone that drives by in the community will see that we are serious at Hoover High School, and it's a beautiful place, outside and inside.
Now, I'm sure a lot of students are going to be wondering where you're from, like your background.
Sure.
So can I get an idea, just some of your past?
Sure. I grew up in a city named Rancho Cucamonga that does exist. It's about 2 hours north of here. Came down to UC San Diego. I decided that San Diego was a much nicer place than all Rancho Cucamonga, so I ended up staying here. Ultimately, I got into education because I wanted to help kids. I want to serve others. That is my life mission, to serve others. And I used education as a venue to do that, and I'm still doing that. And it's been an incredible experience. I thoroughly enjoy being an educator, and it really, really excites me to be able to work with Hoover High School and to continue that mission of mine, that life mission of mine.
Well, it's been a pleasure to have you on the Red Couch Conversations.
Thank you. Excited to be here.
You know, we'll see you whenever the school year starts, towards
Sure.
the end of the year. You
Sure.
know, we're going to be seeing you around more, right?
Yeah,
On
my hope,
campus?
again, I'm doing double duty right now. My hope is to be on campus most of that last week, to meet as many people as I can. I look forward to meeting you. Hoover students, Hoover staff, go Cardinals.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Weeks ago on The Nest, we covered the heated senior class meeting between the current administration and the students, which left seniors not being able to decorate their caps on graduation day. Devaney was present at a much less contentious meeting on Monday. She has the latest on senior caps.
After the seniors were told devastating news that they were not going to be able to decorate their senior caps, 3 seniors, Jocelyn Hernandez, Chelsea Barnes, and Fortuna Dan, paid a visit to the superintendent regarding this heated debate. Because these 3 amazing leaders advocated for the continuation and importance of this tradition, they were invited to a staff meeting. During this meeting, they were informed that the classes 2018 through 2020 would not have to ask for the decoration of their caps again. All 3 of these girls received roses and recognition from the interim principal, Walter Fairley, and his staff.
Come in, please. Please. First of all, I'd like to thank you for being the students who really followed through with the task. I think that impacted not just you, and which is why I took it on myself to give you something in addition to just talking to you. When you came in, I think the 2 of you saw me and asked, can we decorate our caps and what have you? At that time, I'm faced with, okay, this is the policy. It went out way before I arrived here. I had nothing actually to do with it. But because it had gone out in print, I'm then obligated to follow it, whether I like it or not. That's unfortunately what they make me do. Really, after the very first meeting that we had, and I came down, Fabiola was here on campus, and I think I told you that I spoke to her that day. I actually did. Because it had such an impact, actually on me, that I said, Bobby, I think we should grant them that opportunity to have, their caps decorated. But I can't make her do anything. I can only advocate for you on that, and I did. And you got to her, even though I didn't know you were going to get to her that day, and it worked. It worked the way it should have worked, because that's in the best interest of students. Because you followed through. And because I didn't know it was 3 of you, but I do have some roses for you. And why? They're symbolic. 1, I surrender. Now I want to do something for you that you didn't ask for. The opportunity that you have, I want to provide that opportunity for the class, up through the class of 2020. Awesome. So they don't have to ask again.
Oh, that's amazing.
And thank you so very, very much in making really my stay here at Hoover great. I love it. It's because of students like you that makes my day, really. So thank you.
Once again, we give Jocelyn, Chelsea, and Fortune a huge thank you for making this possible for their class and classes 2018 through 2020.
From caps to caps and gowns, the senior walk will be taking place on Friday, June 9th. The senior walk gives seniors an opportunity to visit Hoover's feeder schools, which gives seniors a chance to reflect and relive some of old memories. The senior walk will also show all the young students the importance of staying in school and becoming a Hoover High School graduate. Seniors, be part of the tradition. Be sure to sign up today. Snap this code to register for a great experience for you and the students in our cluster. And now, Hoover Sports.
After a long, hard-fought season, Hoover volleyball team saw themselves at the verge of a championship. After winning their quarterfinals and semifinals, Hoover approached the finals in hopes of capturing a CIF title. Progressing well through the season, Hoover finished with a record of 24-8 and qualified for playoffs. Starting their playoff run as the #1 seed, they faced Lincoln, and Hoover proved that they indeed were looking to make the most of this opportunity. The following week, they faced Sarah and beat them with an amazing score of 3-0. As you can see, it wasn't an easy path on their way to the finals, but they persevered. After an impressive performance, Hoover beat Coronado 3-0.
To be honest, I don't know how to feel right now, but all I know, it's a good feeling. Like, it's my first year on the team. We made it this far, getting to CIF in general, but going as far as winning it, I never imagined that and expected that in this season. But it feels great, and I feel on top of the world right now. That's what it is.
It feels great to bring home the first banner to Hoover, to have a great team, and to have great support like this. HOO-RYDE, man, it's good.
I thank Coach Tom, Coach Mason, and Dorian, and David. All these guys help me play the best I can, teach me volleyball the way I play it now, and they're the best coaches I've ever had. And everybody else, my teachers too, who helped me to keep my grades up, no matter what. I appreciate all of them for helping me keep all my grades up to play sports. Yeah.
Yesterday, the Hoover's volleyball team went to LA to face Lucerna in the regional finals. But sadly, lost with a score of 3-0.
What's one thing you gotta say to your boys?
I just want to say to them that I want to say you are my Ohana, and I love you guys.
Hello, my name is Romania Toatasi. In this week's QQ, we ask a variety of questions to test students' knowledge. What state has the biggest population? Chicago, Los Angeles, or Seattle?
None of those are states.
Los Angeles.
Those are all cities. You try to get me, huh? Oh, snap.
Chicago.
Los Angeles? Those not states, bro.
Does England have a 4th of July?
Of course they have the date, but they don't celebrate it like we do.
Yeah?
What state did the Boston Tea Party have?
No, they don't. Yeah, they don't?
No, because we defend independence from them. A-push, what?
So it just goes July 3rd, July 5th, July 6th?
No.
So it just goes July 3rd, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th? There's no 4th?
What? Wait, I'm lost. No, why would they have a 4th of July?
So it just goes July 3rd, July 5th, July 6th.
Right, they do have a 4th of July. You know, I thought you meant the holiday. You right?
What?
No, America has a 4th of July.
So it just goes July 3rd, July 5th. There's no 4th.
Oh yeah, you're right. You got me on that one too.
Nah, because that's America, right? England? 4th of... I mean, they might, but I don't think it's 4th of July. I don't think it's the 4th of July.
What state did the Boston Tea Party take place in?
The state Boston Tea Party took place in would be Massachusetts.
Massachusetts?
China.
Next, an ASB update, followed by the yearbook cover reveal.
Hi guys, I'm Emily.
I'm Felicia. I'm Giovanni.
And this is your
ASB
update.
Senior Walk is coming up June 9th. We're going to visit elementary schools and middle schools in San Diego. So sign up with the QR code right here and all around campus.
Come out to our Summer Fest on June 6th. It's going to be after school and it'll be by the parking lot where the girls' locker room is.
And don't forget to sign up for the blood drive May 31st.
CLNS News Entertainment Student Television.
The class of 2018, in conjunction with Kahuna Flowers, is offering an easy way for families of the class of 2017 graduates to order and pick up flower bouquets and leis for the graduation ceremony. Orders can be placed online at kahunaflowers.com. Enter Hoover High School as your school. The flowers will be available for pickup as families arrive for the ceremony on June 13th. A limited number of flower bouquets and leis will be available for purchase on site, but pre-orders are strongly recommended. Flyers will be distributed next week. These are beautiful, fresh, and professional arrangements sure to make your graduate feel extra special. Questions can be directed to Ms. RD in room 202.
One last quick announcement. The Cesar Chavez Club will be showing the movie Spare Parts on Thursday, May 25th at 3 p.m. in the Mini Theater. Spare Parts tells the story of 4 Hispanic high school students and how their robotics club took on the MIT Titans. And last but not least, we have a copy here of this year's yearbook done by Mr. Hugh and his staff. Don't forget to pick one up for yourself on Thursday. Thanks for watching this week's episode of The Nest. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Hoover Nest and add us on Snapchat also at Hoover Nest. See you next week.